Can't Stand the Heat. Corporate Chaos Series, Book 2. Written by Leighann Dobbs, Lisa Fenwick. Narrated by Hollis Mccarthy. Chapter 1. Sarah Thomas stared at the sea of expectant faces and wondered how the hell she was going to pull this off. She wasn't very good at lying, never had been. But now here she was, a contestant in one of the world's most prestigious cooking challenges, telling the biggest lie of her life. On television. A bead of sweat trickled down her forehead and onto the bridge of her nose. She swiped at it, trying to calm the pounding of her heart, as she waited for the judges to announce the first challenge. She made a mental note to kill her best friend Marley for talking her into this. Sure, entering the Chef Masters Challenge was a great opportunity to showcase her culinary skills, as well as win some much-needed money, but the opportunity came with one gigantic problem: Raffe Washburn. Marley had forgotten to give her one teensy-tiny detail when she'd practically forced her to fill out the application. All the contestants had to be married or engaged. Sarah had learned that tidbit after she had agreed to appear on the show. It was a team effort, 2 people per team, and they had to be in a committed relationship, something Sarah definitely had no interest in. Raffe was the best friend of Sarah's boss, Jasper. She supposed she knew him a bit socially because Marley was now engaged to Jasper. They'd had dinner at Jasper's a few times, but Sarah had always cooked. She'd always felt a little out of place eating with the 3 of them, and had made excuses to spend most of her time fussing in the kitchen. She barely knew Raffe, but she had agreed to the contest because the $500,000 grand prize was too enticing to pass up. Sarah wasn't greedy. The money wasn't for her, but it would help her solve another problem, one she was desperate to resolve. And besides, what was the worst that could happen? She and Raffe would pretend they were engaged, and no one would know any better. Her gaze shifted from the crowd to the cooking station in front of her. Identical to the 12 other stations in the vast room, it gleamed with stainless steel from the counters to the appliances to the utensils. Her anxiety ratcheted up a notch. In mere seconds, she'd be cooking the most important meal of her life. This meal was part of the elimination.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?